Oh, Taurus. All right. The Hermit. This may be one of those relationships where you really need to do some deep soul searching on whether or not you should even be a part of this situation with this person. Like, should I even be in this relationship, or should I even be interested in this person? You know, where is this really going? What do you really want from this? You know, I mean, I really think that that's super important for you with this one. Oh boy. So now sometimes the Hermit can show that you're kind of like doing things on your own in this relationship. But I'm not seeing it that way. I think it's really, you know, oh boy, man, something's got to change. Something has to be different. But they though are keeping something from you though, and I hate saying that with the fucking High Priestess. It drives me nuts, but I'm feeling that way because you're already prepared for this. Like, you know, I almost feel like you know that there's something that they're not telling you. But this could be, you know, them getting to a point now where it's time to reveal all. That, or, you know, we let this relationship die here, but we're looking at death and rebirth. We can't go back to how things were. They are like, how do I put this? Between the Two of Wands and the Five of Wands, there were plans. There were plans in this relationship. And I don't think it's about you needing to make a choice here on whether or not you're acting toward this. I think that there are plans, but it takes the two of you. But with the Five of Wands, they are not with it. It's like, I almost feel like they all of a sudden like back out, or they're, you know, starts to become like this kind of back and forth where it sounds like excuses that are coming from this person as to why things are not, you know, going as planned. You know, because you're not seeing things the same way with that Five of Wands. You're on separate sides of this. But there were plans to move forward. And I feel like, you know, Taurus is like, ready to go. Let's do this. I'm ready to work on these plans. But I feel like they back out. The problem is now with the King of Wands, this may be the person that you're dealing with, and looking at the Devil, man, oh man. This is not a good situation with this person. It may be just a purely physical thing. And that may be where the plans change. Where it's like, if you're planning on moving forward with this relationship, or wanting to see if things are going to work out in terms of it turning into a relationship where you're meeting right now, it's just a purely physical thing. You're talking about the man of passion with the King of Wands. Now, again, this could be male or female, but, you know, I think that for you, it's kind of like the way that you see them. There's this, like, deep attraction to them. And physical, too. And I don't doubt that the both of you are having physical contact. But what's interesting is that you've got these new beginnings happening here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. It's like, it's unhealthy in the way that you connect. But this person has feelings. But I have to wonder if they've been like keeping that to themselves. That, or it's something else. You know, and you are very cautious about letting this person in with the Nine of Wands. You're like, I've been put through enough with this situation. You can't come through, get me all stirred up, offer me something realistic, and back out on me again, because you already had plans before and they didn't go through. I'm telling you, they didn't go through. This person wasn't able to do it. You know, and I do think that you're dealing with a person here who has commitment issues. But the passion and the temptation is strong, strong. But that both of you are looking at wanting to have a new start. For them, it's emotional. For you, it's about, I want realistic. Something has to change. Something has to change. But that really depends on, you know, what is being kept hidden here with the High Priestess. You know, but this is these things coming out. And it may be that they finally start to reveal the way that they feel, or why they weren't able to move forward with you before. And that may be because they had something negative going on in their own life with the Devil. But this, though, I mean, forget about the Hermit and everything else. Look at that. There's the two of you. Deep physical attraction. and that passion and being so like caught up in it that it's like binding, you know, but it's not healthy with the devil. It's not a healthy thing, right? And I don't think that you want that anymore. And look at it, Taurus. Wow. What the hell? All right. So here's the thing. They're not exactly telling you the truth, but they're not lying to you either. It's just something that is hard for them, I think, to open up to. And this is what I feel like here. The way that this kind of connects, they may have said some things to you before that caused the Tower moment, which is why things didn't move forward. And it's like a total collapse in this situation. But the thing is that the attraction is so strong. It's not a good thing, but you keep doing it. But all of a sudden we start looking at a new beginning between the two of you, both wanting this. And it's after like really deep consideration on, is this the path that I am taking? You know, looking back at everything that you know about this relationship. But death, right? Death comes in, changes everything, and then we see these new beginnings, right? But there are some things that still need to change. You're very like guarded here if this starts to come back through, because you remember this Tower moment. You remember when things fell apart. You remember the collapse, and it was because of them, what they either did, the action that they took, or something that they said. And there were plans. There were plans and they didn't go through. And after that, you move into this place where here's this new beginning again, which obviously we're on guard here because you saw the collapse before. But again, there's the passion, right? I mean, you have everything here, but like absolute clarity. It's coming from a place where they have to reveal what's being kept hidden. Wow, man. Let me slow down. Let me settle down here. I need to take a drink of coffee. Now, there are two ways for me to look at the Empress here. Because this is you, I feel like, Taurus, this is you as far as nurturing this new beginning, even though it's built off of passion, right? What they see you as somebody who's wanting to continue, you know, growing and expanding with this relationship, feeling that abundance, indulging in the physical senses, which you already do with this person. You can't deny the attraction here. Like, for real, for real. But the other part of this is that they may be wanting to be more compassionate, more loving, more understanding, more nurturing of this new start, and things do change. They are not going to be the same person that they were before, but neither are you. You know, it will be a situation where you do let your guard down, and then you move into the Two of Cups with the King of Cups. Right? And I feel like what's happening here, because of the Ace of Cups, this person is getting rid of the emotional garbage that they've been carrying. And it's like, I'm done with this now. I want to have this connection. And look at the two of you. And then the Seven of Wands. Okay, do you have these doubts about things being able to build with this person? But I think it's because I kind of feel like they don't really know you. So looking at the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, we're talking about, first of all, somebody who's being a little bit too demanding, maybe a little bit pushy. And for you, you may not be in that place of like wanting to get involved with them. Because with the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, you know, thanks, but I really don't want this, right? It is the friend zone. It's like being acquaintances, right? But this person may be like really demanding in terms of like wanting your attention, wanting you to accept something from them. Or this could be you. But I don't know, Taurus, I feel like this is the other person. I think that when it comes to this person, you're afraid to get involved with them, but the more that they put themselves in front of you, I think the more that you kind of give in. The problem is that, you know, with the Devil here, we're talking about something that is just physical. And with the Five of Swords, feeling inadequate, needing to overcome feelings of inadequacies. This person doesn't exactly make you feel very good about yourself, you know, and you though continue to kind of have this like physical contact with them with the Devil. But we're talking about things that are slowly starting to build with Temperance. But with the Seven of Wands, we're doubting. There's doubt when it comes to this person on if this relationship is going to go anywhere. How much do you really know about them? That may be an issue. Yeah, and then the Eight of Cups. And the thing is I don't think that you're there yet. I think that you still doubt this person because they may be treating you like you're just a piece of ass, or that's how you see it, right? But it's interesting that the King of Cups fell out the way it did. That usually shows that somebody's got some feelings. But with Strength, this is you holding back. Like you've tried to hold back from this person before. So this makes me wonder if this isn't somebody who, like, when they come through, you know, I almost feel like, now for this is only going to be for some of you, but I kind of feel like you've had a relationship with this person before, but right now it's like, nope, I'm single. I'm single. But here they come, and they're pushy and persistent, and you're like, you know, no, I don't want to have this. But you end up having a physical relationship with them where it's just sex, right? This is like casual sex. It's only lust, and you don't feel good about it, or you don't feel good about yourself for doing it, you know? But things are starting to build with you. Now, this may be, though, things slowly building for you, but things very quickly building for this person. But I don't know that you're there yet because there are doubts for you. I don't like this. The Knight of Swords bothers me because it's conquer. It's control and conquering. And it's like somebody who just sees it as another notch in the belt, or now I can say that I've had that piece of ass, or they're just interested in the chase, right? And you don't feel good about it. You don't feel good about it. But it's either you or the other person here where feelings really get involved very quickly. And, you know, I've always said with this Eight of Cups, it's like, I want you to love me the way that I love you, but you're not there yet. You're just not there yet. There is the potential for things to continue to build, but you have to know each other and what each other wants, you know? I just don't like this feeling of where you're at in the middle of this situation, you know, because this is something that I feel like you're giving into, where you have tried to not do this before. It's like you're giving into it, but you don't feel good about it, you know? And if you don't have feelings for this person, you know, maybe it's time for you to reveal the innermost part of yourself, you know, which can be the case, right? Oh, you guys are going to have to let me know on this one. But I'm telling you, the feeling is, let me slow down, with the way that you're coming into this is that you've tried to hold yourself back from being involved with this person before, but they keep pushing. I feel like they're constantly pushing it. And it's like you give in. And then the Page of Cups. All right, you are definitely in a relationship with this person. You are. But they may not be admitting that. And you may feel like continuing this may just be a fantasy and not reality. You know, I look at the moon and I think it could be, you know, two people fantasizing about each other. But the Nine of Pentacles clarifying that. This is, I'm in a relationship, but I'm not calling it a relationship, or somebody else is not wanting to say that they're in a relationship with me, but there's the attachment there. There is a connection there. And we're continuing this. This person has a piece of you, or you have a piece of them. And that's why this continues. But we're looking at illusion with the moon. It's not facing the reality of this relationship, right? But there is a need for you to make the effort, right? Now, with the Five of Wands, and I am so tired of seeing this one. It's constantly making an appearance. It's driving me nuts. This is about somebody who is looking in on another person's relationship. And then you have the Emperor. So you may be involved with a person here who is still keeping themselves open to other things. But the thing is you have a connection, you have a relationship, even if you're only hooking up every once in a while. It's still a relationship to you. But making it something realistic seems like it's just fantasy. This I look at as, you know, the person's personality. They may have a lot of passion and a lot of drive with the Emperor, and they may want to take control, but we're not looking at the Chariot here. We're looking at somebody that lets their passion drive them and their actions. But they may be, you know, looking at what is going on with you, or you're looking at what is going on with them. I think that you're dealing with a person here who is staying open. The thing is that you both have the same feelings for each other. It's just that somebody needs to spit it out here. With the Page of Cups, we're talking about somebody who's having a hard time expressing the way that they feel. You know, this person though may be doing this now because it's like they're realizing that they have these feelings for you where they may not have been wanting to acknowledge it before. But this is very much a relationship. Now, it may be that you need to make the effort, but, you know, for you, Taurus, you know, I don't doubt that you have feelings for this person, but do you even know? Do you even know if they feel the same way or not? You know, because I'm looking at a situation here where there's definitely this connection going on. But this is somebody going, oh shit, I don't want them to get involved with another person. I better say something. You know, but this though really is a person here who is keeping themselves open. And then the Queen of Pentacles. And I don't know. I kind of feel like this is you, but I think if you made the effort, maybe this would be a really great situation. But the thing is I don't know that you know for sure if this person feels the same way about you, and they do, but they're not saying anything. And that is putting you in a place where it's like, this person can't give me what I need with the Queen of Pentacles. They, I feel like, are apologizing to you for the fact that they can't give you anything realistic. I think that that's what's happening here, because this is not a relationship that is being defined. So it's not like, I apologize, let me offer you something. No, it's, I'm sorry, but this can't be anything more than what it is. And the thing is that, you know, for you, I think that you're accepting it and you're continuing to, you know, let them kind of sweep you up here. But what's interesting is that Five of Wands, because with the Page of Wands, or the Page of Cups, not the Page of Wands. With the Page of Cups, it looks like, because I'm looking at it, right? This person's like, oh, they're getting involved with other people. Oh shit, I better speak up and say something before they end up, you know, falling in love or making a commitment. You know, and I feel like if they did that, it would be worth making the effort. But I don't want to tell you to do that if you don't know for sure if they feel the same way. But this would indicate that, yeah, it's just that they're not saying it. But you may end up feeling like they just can't give you what you want. They're not going to give you the satisfaction that you need. You know, somebody else may come along and give that to you, but this person can't if they don't speak up. You know, but then again, it may be that this is something that you need to make the effort on in terms of like opening up lines of communication. You know, we need to talk about our feelings here, right? Do you feel anything for me? But it's rough the way that you come into this. It's very much a relationship. There is no denying that. It is a relationship. Even if the other person doesn't want to say it is, it is. It is. And it's a complicated one. But what's interesting is that the minute that you start to move on, they freak out. You know, but that's on them, right?